Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the women's featherweight bout between Karol Rosa versus Norma Dumont in high season. Right here, I'm going average confidence Norma Dumont. I feel like she's the bigger fighter between the two, the bigger woman between the two. And she has more experience at 45 than Karol Rosa does. I think she's the better wrestler between the two. And I think she has a clear, at least from her two losses, her only two losses in MMA, at least pro-wise, it seemed like Karol Rosa is not the theme of the fighter that she loses to. Like, she seems to have issue with length. Like, she had an issue with Chie-san. You know, a bigger 35 who really should be sticking at 45 and not coming down between the two. Because at 35, we clearly see she's not the same fighter she is at 45. So she should kind of stick to 45. I guess the issue is there's only like 3 other 45 and she fought like one of them or 2 of them. So it's like, I got to jump between the weight classes because there ain't nobody at this weight class. And then Megan Anderson, who is a true 45er, like can't make 35. So she had issues with these taller, lankier women out there, and she'll have the like a 2.5 inch height advantage over Karol Rosa, but give up half an inch of reach. So it's a style, at least the physicality, the tail of the tape for her. It's kind of favoring her as well. So it's a weight class she's had experience at, and it's a fighter that's not, you know, looking down at her or kind of looking, and she's kind of not eye level with her. It's a fighter that's kind of lower than her. So I think that she should be the benefit from her. And she does like have a similar, like kind of like a boxing style at times. And I think that will help her, you know, being a longer fighter in this one. I think she'll mix her boxing in well, and I think she'll look to wrestle and top the smaller woman and like really drain time off the clock in this control position. So working against the cage, working behind the jab, working for takedowns, and then trying to control that top position. I think this still will be a competitive fight. Karol Rosa is a beast, and it's not like Norma Dumont is a bad stylistic matchup for Karol Rosa. Karol Rosa is a very solid striker and very underrated in that department. I think where her last loss was to Sarah Man, that was a wrestling. So it's not like she lost a fight as far as in the UFC or due to striking. But I think Norma Dumont's size, and I feel like she is the better wrestler, and her experience at this weight class will be ultimately what leans the fight to her. So using that size, leaning on her, looking for takedowns, working behind the jab, working behind probably some teep kicks just to maintain that distance, or, you know, not really allow Karol Rosa to get going as much in this fight any way she possibly can. Like I said, keeping her distance, maybe win it on the feet and not allowing her to really get in on the inside. And then when she is on the inside, it's like really clinch work and control and just, you know, that type of fight that, you know, that she needs to win to get her hand raised over Karol Rosa. I don't think there's no amazing display. I think it's her going out there doing what she needs to do to get her hand raised and getting that check. So in this one, I have Norma Dumont via decision.